Hi, I'm Paris, and in my continuing search for the most comfortable mask, I found a very unique mask made by a company that addresses the issue of what do you do if you're wearing a mask and you'd like to have a sip of something or to have a snack and you're not somewhere where it's acceptable to pull the mask off for a minute. The solution could be the Shut Your Mouth mask made by a company right here in Texas, and they have added a zipper. Yes, they've added in a zipper right across the part of the mask where your mouth sits. So you can unzip it, get your food and drink, zip it back up. Here's the view from the inside. It's a very nicely made mask. The zipper is put in straight across, very nicely sewn in. Now that's a labor-intensive task, which means it costs more to have that done. And so the Shut Your Mouth mask clocks in at $35. You can find out more about it at the link down below this video. Now I'm going to put this mask through the test that I put all my masks through, but because of the zipper, I'm also going to be testing out what can you really eat and drink wearing this mask. To start with, ease of putting it on and taking it off. It's got two elastic ear straps. It's pleated, so you've got to pull it out to full length. I can speak fairly easily in it, though I feel it moving on my mask as I speak, and this happens. So the mask needs to be tighter on my head so it won't slide around as much, which is kind of surprising because I seem to have a big head, and usually my issue with masks has been they're too small. But I looked at their instruction sheet here, and it does say, adjust face covers by tying knots at the end of the elastic. So they want me to basically tie it up at the end to make it shorter, which is an okay solution, but that ties into something else that I have to say about the elastic ear straps. Now, I don't want to rag on a local company. I'm excited that this group of 3 women have started a new company to make these masks. It's a very innovative idea. But the first thing I thought when I took it out of the package was, look at that strap. Here are 2 other masks I've reviewed at $12 and $19 prices, and this is the $35 mask. Look at how thin that ear strap is. And I know you can't see the thickness, but feeling it, it feels so much thinner than these other straps. My first impression when I saw it was that looks like the kind of strap you find on those little kids' masks that you wear to birthday parties. Okay, I guess I am ragging on them a little, but I do hope they'll come out with a version 2.0 of this mask with more substantial ear straps, something more befitting of a $35 mask. I think the thinness and weakness of the strap is part of why it doesn't stay fitted on my face so well, so I'm going to use it in conjunction with another product. This is a mask strap. It allows you to hook the ear bands onto these hooks, and so you can tighten or loosen the mask so it fits you. I'm going to be reviewing this product in a separate video. I've already tried this at all the settings, and to really get this to stay on my face, I have to put it to the tightest setting, which is certainly wearable. Though I did find, because it's so snug, I get these little poof pockets right here. But I'm going to test it out the rest of the way like this because this is the way it actually fits on my face and doesn't slide off. So even being pulled pretty snug against my face, I expect you can still hear me okay. I don't hear my voice being muffled because the material does not press up against my lips. Let me show you how the zipper works. Goes from this side, okay. Easier to breathe. Okay, this is what we're going to be working with the food testing. The other thing, I visited their website when the product came, and they have a splash screen on it now that says, you use this at your own risk, meaning when you zip it up, getting your lip caught in the zipper. Now, being a man, I have the experience of using a zipper multiple times a day in close proximity to sensitive skin, so I think I've got a handle on that, but accidents have happened, and so it is possible you could, if you had a mustache, you could catch a little hair, or you could catch your lip in it, but you're on your own to be careful about that. Now, there's no metal or plastic piece in here to help mold the shape of the mask to the nose, so when I breathe, I can feel the warm air blowing up over my eyes, which I think means when I wear glasses, this will happen, breathing through my nose. Now, to be fair, I have yet to find a mask that can do a good job of passing this test, which will be an issue for people who wear glasses or have to wear safety goggles at work. And as for filtration, which is important because that's why you're wearing the mask, this does feel like a fairly thick piece of material. To test it out, and look, I can see light through it. I can, out the window, kind of see sky versus tree. So it's fairly thick, but I've definitely had masks that were thicker and I couldn't see through nearly as well. So that determines how well it's going to filter your breath. Part of the issue with this too is, of course, I've got air going up here, and with it tighter like this, I've also got these little pockets. I can feel the air going out that way unfiltered. So some compromises there, but it is a comfortable mask to wear. It's well made without rough edges, and it did feel comfortable on my face. I think it would be comfortable to wear for an extended time. But when you're wearing it for that extended time and you'd like to have something to eat or drink, how well does it do then? Included in the package for your $35 is a silicone reusable washable straw. It even matches the color of the mask, so you can be fashionably on point. So let's try this out with a watermelon and hibiscus enhanced water. Now, I don't know if I can zip it and unzip it with one hand. If I have a drink, I'm probably going to have one hand holding the drink. So let's see. Yeah, with it snug I can. When it was looser, I wasn't able to do it one-handed, but now I am. Okay, so how am I doing here hole-wise? Okay, straw goes in there somewhere. Oh, I got zipper in my mouth. Hold on. That works fine. But that has me wondering, can I drink directly from the bottle? This has a fairly wide mouth. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's going to be pushing it just a little without getting the mask wet, I think. Got my lower lip in the zipper. Let's see. With some effort, yes, the wide mouth does work. How about a more typical small mouth bottle? That went fine. And how about zipping it closed again when you have just one hand free? Yeah, no problem. All right, what about a regular 12-ounce aluminum can, drinking from that? Let's see. Be easier with the straw. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, as long as you don't drink too quickly and get a bunch of liquid coming in, that seems to work okay. And what about a cup of coffee or hot tea? You don't want to drink that through a straw. You also don't want to spill it on your face. Let's see here. Okay. If you do it very carefully, it seems to work. So it's break time. I'm out socially distancing with my coworkers. People are having a sip of this and that, and I've got a bag of chips with me, and I'd like to have a chip. It's a tortilla chip. Fortunately, it's not too wide. That works fine. Now, you eat enough of these, you might get a little oil and salt around here. That's okay, you can enjoy the taste of that later. Now what if your snack is something healthy, like an apple? No way you're going to be eating one of these unless you cut it up. What if you're a little hungrier and you decide to eat your lunch early and you brought a sandwich with you? Let's see. That's going to be challenging. Might be able to nibble the crust off, but it's going to be hard to really get much of a bite full. And if you picked up a burger, I can get the bread, but I don't think I'd get any meat. So same story. But what about fries? Surely you can eat fries. We have sweet potato fries here in the house. If you've been watching my videos, you know about me and sweet potato. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, fries will work, but in the case of regular fries, you'll probably have ketchup on them. In the case of sweet potato fries, some ranch dressing. So good, but will it make it through here? Will the ranch dressing come with? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a little riskier move. So thin snack foods seem to be where it's at for eating with the mask. I've got some raisins here. These are flavored raisins. So good. These are flavored with pineapple flavoring. Let me see how well I can toss some in and if they actually make it into my mouth. Okay. Got a few in my hand. Ready to receive? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was thinking some of them would fall inside the mask and I'd be wearing them on my chin, but no, that works. But it's getting to be summer. It's going to be hot. If you're having to spend the day somewhere where you could get dehydrated, you're used to being able to have some of your favorite drink as you go throughout the day. The combination of the straw and the mask, and you should be able to drink from all of those without much trouble. $35 for the color matching set. I still think it could do with a little bit of refinement, but if you need it now, you need it now, and you can find out more about it at the link down below this video. I'll be reviewing that mask strap and more masks as I continue my search for the most comfortable mask. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss those videos, and I'll see you on the next review.